Question is like, do we have to wait till after a 365 days before we make a new plan, before we change some habits, before we, I don't know, or what do you think?
For me, I think what we call New Year resolution should be called self-reflection. Like, you should reflect every day. For somebody like me, I'm not perfect, but most of the time I reflect on a daily basis, like how I spend my day, what did I do today, and all those things. When I'm sleeping at night, I'll think about it. What did I do wrong today? What do I need to do better? So I think it should be a daily thing. It shouldn't be like, okay, 2025 has finished, 2026, this is, I want to be a better person, this is what are those steps, what are those small steps you are taking to achieve the bigger picture? When you set a goal, there's something we call short-term goals and there's long-term goals. For instance, if I want to build a house, I will not just go and buy land today and build the house today. I will buy block, I will buy cement. If I refuse to pay the workers, I'm not building the house. So there are some little habits that you need to change. Somebody that is drinking 12 bottles of alcohol and he writes New Year resolution, this year I'm not drinking again. Bro, you are lying.
No, you can't even start life that way.
Bro, just don't make mistake, do nightlife.
No,
you will drink more than that last year.
Where they share bottle.
You will drink. That's the thing. So you can just, okay, I'm drinking 12. How about, let me start taking 11? For the next,
it's not a good resolution.
It's not good. Say it with your mouth. What are the things you are doing towards it?
I think one of the things we need to be aware of is that before the year runs out, start making that plans for that self-reflection, that resolution or whatever it is, that English blessing used the other time. I think you need to start talking about it because Rome is not built in a day.
Exactly.
The way we look at things in this part of the world is like we can just make magic. Bro, if I'm this type of person that takes 12 bottles, trust me, I can't enter a new year and promise myself I won't take
anything again.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
It must be a conscious thing, something I've been doing over time. Then, no, it's just like you are like, before the end of 2026, I should get something like this. I should do something like this. So that thing, the plan is not even for that year. It is for the coming year. So you need to start planning. So we say, okay, what is your New Year resolution? I think the question should be, what are those things you want to work on this coming year? If we are focusing on bad habits against the coming year, it's not something we can actually achieve.
Yeah.
But if we can just say, okay, let me state this is what I want to achieve for the year. I think that is more visible. But when it comes to your personal lifestyle, behavior, bro, you can't, it's not something you can just January 1st I'm a new person.
You get one Egbo that I know. Every year that Egbo is always a changed person. For I think I've known that Egbo like since 2022. Every year like say, I'm a changed person. That year I'm a changed person. This year I'm a changed person. Egbo never change you.
Thank you very much. I remember
that thing you were Egbo every year I change person. Egbo was changing.
I saw a post on WhatsApp. So they posted a man's picture holding alcohol, and they say, over his head they wrote that anybody that said alcohol to this man again, they said it in Yoruba, and to about 2,000 years. Bye, no shema see any Tori like the family member posted that, so they should not sell drink to this man again.
That type of man, do you think part of his resolution would be to stop drinking at that level?
That man. Okay, now let me ask a question. Do you think if you have a resolution?
So, and the truth is, the funny part is, he might have his own other resolutions. But that part of alcohol is not just his own weakness. It's not part of something he wants to change.
That's why I do tell people, grow there, don't go there. You grow there.
Clock it, grow there. Don't jump there. Okay. Okay.
However, God still does miracle. Even if you don't have New Year resolution or anything, anybody can drop any habits at any point.
Of course.
But it's free.
Of course. My first encounter with alcohol, actually, there are some set of people, if I tell them, bro, I don't take alcohol, they will still believe me that 100% I don't. because while growing up, I was not this type of person. But there was a point in my life I decided to, okay, let me see how this thing even works. The first time I tried it was the last time I promised myself I was not going to.
Because you didn't enjoy
Because my
it.
body could not handle what I actually, you know, the mistake I made was when I tasted it, I was taking, you know, shots of shots.
Which
I don't want to-
was it a beer? Was it?
It wasn't a beer, it was really.
See, that spirit.
All this whiskey.
whiskey.
Okay,
Yeah.
spirit.
So, and I was like, I took the first bottle. I was actually mixing it with the normal.
Soft drinks.
Then your head, you'll be like, Shibolu
I was like, this thing is not. So I stopped mixing it. And I remember, you know, putting the old bottle in my mind, and I was liking the mood. But my brother, the experience that followed for me, I almost died.
You know what vexed me the most about this thing?
When my eyes clear, bro, I say,
Mm.
if I try this thing again, you'll kill me.
The reaction it has on people are always different. I have a friend when I was working at a place. If you want to hear anything from him, like the secret of the organization, or anything,
TV Marco.
just give him one bottle. One bottle
That's
is enough.
not
He will
good.
tell you what he wants to do in
That's
future.
not good. That's
That's
not
good.
good.
And
That's
I
not
have
good.
a boss that the moment he drink, nothing can go wrong in the office. He will be mentally alert. There are people, we already know that your head no carry this thing, Baba, drop am. And if your head carry am, do it responsibly. All the adverts, they always put
I
it,
think
drink
that is
responsibly.
what, taking those things even if you
Be responsible.
even if you are not the alcoholic person, you have other social vices.
Yes, now.
There are limits to it.
Everything.
So if you are doing those things and there are limits, and you are going to another year, I think you do more on personal resolution, personal planning than let me work on some habits. If at this point, let me say at this point in our life, you are still working on trying to take away some habits, I think there's a very big problem.
A very big one.
Because what
At
should
this
be
age.
the resolution should be how do I get this? How do I achieve?
Yeah.
How do I achieve personal growth? Not me struggling
With
alcohol,
addiction.
with addiction.
Or a bad habit.
I think that should be what we are supposed to preach now.
Look at okay.
Because resolution is poor gone.
I get it.
You see people tearing up 31st God. You know, I think the way we see God, we think we can just bribe God with our tears. Honest, I know we have seen cases like that. 31st people go out, join the church
You go see Ekun Jeremiah that
and
day.
honestly,
People will cry.
People are crying because that particular moment, we are all reflecting on the way we spent the year that is about to end, and on that spot we are telling God, if you do this, I want to do this, I want to do that, and God is just looking at you saying, are you for real? Okay, let me just see whether
When you wake up,
bro,
after that 31st night, when you wake up on the 1st, you'll be a new man. How do you think you said that?
Yeah, exactly. So you're not gonna be a changed person.
so it's not something, no, those things that it's okay to pray to God. Okay, I want
Because
to
seriously,
get-
man feel like people there's a way that 31st thing. I can't remember ball shell. You know the way
Yes, now.
snakes shed.
Everybody
their
is a nice
shell.
person,
Like
January
me,
1st.
like me on that 31st day, there's way go sheds all those maybe all those shell. I don't know. There's way we shed our shells, and and coming to the new year on the 1st of New Year like this, we are
Some
coming
terrible
as a
people that you have
new
even
person with a
Yeah.
fresh skin,
Fresh mindset.
fresh mindset.
Some friends you've dropped in the previous years, they want to use Happy New Year to enter your life. All those bad
Seriously.
friends.
I think one thing that is very peculiar about from one year going from one year to another year is everybody at a point you want to cut away some things from your life. If you look deeper, if you search deeper too, you notice personally you made some kind of promises to yourself. I think I want to cut this person off. I think I need to break this relationship. I think I need to stay away from this person. I think I need to stop this. Now, those things that you make, those decisions you make on yourself, there's every possibility that you're able to achieve those things in the new year that you are entering. But when it now comes to some the part we are talking about, bad habits or good habits, you can't leverage on the new year coming.
Yeah,
These are what-
So what happened last year? Why don't you drop it that time?
honestly.
But you can make a personal decision. Okay, before March,
I want to be better.
I want to be better.
Okay.
This person that has that thinks he's my best friend, I want to cut him off. You can achieve that.
So I want to be closer to him.
I want to be closer to him. Okay, you are a Christian, you've been going to church for a while, you are not in any, you're just a member. You can make that decision. This year I want to do this.
Okay.
Those ones are achievable. Okay, you know you don't pay your tithes or offering or whatever. This year I want to start. Those things you can still.
Okay, let me pause you there while we go on a short break, and we'll be right back. And then when we come back, we'll continue with the achievable goals and how we can stick to them. Stay with us, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, still on Buzz Media, and we've been discussing about New Year resolutions. And shortly before we went on the break, Wale was analyzing some things, and which are the achievable goals, and we're going to be looking at some achievable goals and how we can stick to them. For instance, you know, I do not think you have to wait till after 365 days before you say, oh, this habit I want to stop, this habit I want to change. Like, as the day goes by, you know, you examine yourself by the day, and you know, look at yourself and why you did that. You don't have to wait till the end of the year before you decide to change. You understand?
We told you get to that.
Okay, exactly. So me, I believe that I think a resolution should come every day, every single day. Have probably a resolution for every day, like have a self-reflection. Yeah. Maybe every day or every other day. Have a self-reflection and, you know, look back. It doesn't have to be after a 365 days. It can even be every month, right? And habits. Sometimes it's always difficult to. I use Yoruba to call it habit. Like habit. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to shed. Okay, however, setting achievable goals, it doesn't necessarily have to be in terms of habit. It can be in terms of goals and objective, like what Brian said the other time about growing there, right? You can set small goals for yourself. It doesn't have to be in terms of habit. It can be in terms of maybe what you want to achieve. You can have a good look at this year. I want to get a piece of land somewhere. It's just an example. Okay, so how do I go about it? Okay, I'm going to be contributing maybe 1,000 naira somewhere every single day. Do you understand?
And I'll be disciplined
and
enough
I'll be
not to touch it.
Exactly. I'll be disciplined enough not to touch it. And I think another way I think you can stick to make your goals and objectives achievable. Another way you can stick to your destiny is, please celebrate your small wins. I've started doing that this year. Yeah. Celebrate your small wins. Don't wait till you do something big before you celebrate yourself. If you have the the determination, the decision to be saving 2,000 naira per day, are you able to save that 2,000 naira for a whole week at a stretch without touching it? Celebrate yourself. Yeah. You've done so well. I mean, you've done so amazing. So celebrate yourself. That's what I've started doing now. I started to learn to celebrate myself for this year. Part of my only year's resolution. I'm not waiting for somebody to give me credit and say and say bless me say me go my high para me, my kira me. Look at myself in the mirror. Oh my God, I'm so beautiful. I'm like but they like got emotion. It won't make sense. Okay, I'll buy one shawarma for myself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, once you're able to stick to your goals.
That's another thing you said again. Reward yourself.
Reward yourself. Reward yourself. Take yourself and reward yourself. Even if it's something of maybe 500 naira worth of things, reward yourself. Do you understand? So if you're able to stick to your goal for another 1 week, another 2-3 weeks, a month, 2 months, celebrate yourself. Celebrate your small wins. I saw this thing that people were doing sometimes. Okay, I think the December. You know, they used with cake. You know, they were tagging like this year I just did this. They put it on the cake. Wow. This year I did this. They put that tag on the cake and all that. I mean, it's really something nice. Though me, I may not really. You may not necessarily have to do it in front of camera if you're not a camera person or you just want to be cool. You don't even have to do it in front of camera.
In the light of this thing you just said,
do it
I would like to
yourself.
Ask something.
Okay, please.
Yeah. It's the other way around. You know, you are saying we should celebrate ourselves. And when you go wrong as well, I think we should have a way to let ourselves know that no, this thing you do is bad, and just do something that will pain you. For instance, there was a time I discovered that I was speaking more of pidgin than proper English.
Okay.
And before I know, because of the environment I was in the barrack at that time. Everybody in the barrack speaks pidgin English. If you are trying to speak good English, they will be like, "Are you trying to tell us that we don't know how to talk?" I almost did not have any friends at that time. So for me to mingle with other people, I started speaking pidgin. Then I had friends. So it's now become very, very bad for me to even speak publicly. I would have put one pidgin. Then this is what I do for myself. Anytime I speak pidgin, from my money, I will give somebody 2K.
Whoa!
For speaking.
I mean, speak.
For speaking pidgin, I'll just press 2K to somebody randomly.
Why you know?
It
Press,
is pain me.
give pidgin. Nah.
You don't even press her. I don't say anything like that.
Bro, even if it's 5K that is in my account,
No,
because I want to stop that habit.
Oh yeah, Jack Ashen.
It's not like pidgin is a bad thing.
Jack Ashen.
It's not a bad thing.
You know one of the
But there are
She
some,
press to get to me.
you know one of the sweetest ways to stop an habit.
yeah.
If you are doing something and you've been talking to yourself, I need to change. If it was something you did at a point that you got caught, the first thing that comes to your mind is you are telling yourself, I will not do this thing again.
Yes,
Fine.
yes, since you've been caught.
Escape this thing. You, oh my shebi kill
Yeah.
this thing, I don't want to do it again. See, at that point, there's this thing they call genuine repentance. At that point, honestly, you want to stop it. Now, if you are able to escape that scenario, if you at the end of the day stop that thing, you have stopped it for life. But if you find yourself doing that thing again, even after saying God, if you just allow me escape this one, bro, just know that you will call it barapu.
Bro, if you go back to it, I can promise you that the demons that are making you to do it before, they will come in double fold.
And trust me, we cannot be praying for such a thing. Olúwa jẹ́ kí kíní kó mú mi lọ́wọ́ kí n tó repent. Yoruba people say it is better you learn from someone else than you learn from
your
yourself,
own mistakes.
from your
More like
mistakes.
saying learn from wisdom rather than experience.
Yeah, rather than experience. So I think talking about this whole new resolution, I want to do this, I want to do that. We have the good parts too. We have some. Do you know there are some people that they are too kind, and they at the end of the day they paid the price for being too kind.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying you should not be kind, but even the wise people will tell you, bro, you know you are good, but there are limits.
Or anyone, like the Yoruba people say.
So let's not focus more on the bad parts.
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
some good things that okay,
Now you need to take some
just
caution
need to-
or
because
think about it.
even if you are too kind, at a point if something happens and that part of you is not seen again by people, they will come back and condemn you. I saw a post today. The person said in Lagos, if you do 99 good and you do one bad, all those 99 good that you've done, but they will forget it. They will mess you up for that one thing that you did. And I think that cuts across everybody's life. When you're doing your personal assessment, okay, this thing I'm doing, am I doing it too much? I need to put a little break. This thing I'm doing, am I not doing enough? I need to do more. I think if you can do that plus and minus, subtraction and division, you should be able to be fine.
Yeah. Still boils down to self-reflection, self-evaluation.
Self-reflection, self-evaluation.
Okay, self-reflection, self-evaluation. Okay, and I've talked about setting small goals to achieve big ones. Okay.
Let me crack this
And
before you go, before we leave this place. Someone called me recently and said, Wale, this year, whether devil likes it or not, one of the things I want to achieve is I must settle down.
I must get married. That's what I wanted to say. Oh.
And the person happens to be a guy.
This year.
He said, bro, nǹkan tó bá gbọ́ máa fún sẹ́.
Ọdún yìí.
This year sẹ́, ọmọ tó bá ṣe é fún lórí sorry olókùn. Now, I was actually laughing when I said, bro, better calm down so you don't marry wrong. He said, no, this is not about me getting married wrong. He said, okay, the woman is at responsible. I have to do it. I told him, I said, well, I like that, but I can actually key into that, that 2026 resolution, but then.
So you're getting married?
No, you're pointing me towards, bro. You're pointing me towards. I'm not the friend
that's why we're doing
But it's not even about joy. You know, miracles can happen now, yes, bro.
No. I mean, I've actually stuff.
But you don't go back. I bet you. So I love that sound. I love that determination. Okay, bro, this year, then let's make it happen.
I feel touched.
Okay, but I wasn't going to talk about that. Okay, about I was talking about how I can achieve your goal little by little. I was going to talk about people that have set a goal to get married this year.
Don't break it.
Oh, don't break it, though. Pepper don't plenty now. As not that's a boy. If you buy pepper down,
serious don't come down.
Serious. I don't know whether I'm making sense or not. But I don't know. But she only rata silent till venue.
That's a fit. That's in the freezer.
So whatever New Year resolution everyone has made at a point in time, don't give up on it. Just keep pushing. It's not going to be easy.
Pushing. Yeah, right.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It is not. If one of our friends that we know very well, I don't want to mention his name. When we got very close, and I'm not actually discriminating whoever is taking shisha. It's good. You're good to go. Before we met,
sure it's good. But continue.
Let's go.
Of course, we can't.
Yeah, I'm just.
It's just trying to be cool.
Yeah, don't
trying to be cool.
Whatever. Before we met, if we go out, if he goes out rather, it's the person that loves to pop shisha, do stuff. But when we met, he reduced it. And why? Whenever we go out like that, when he wants to ask them for it, he looks at the table and be like, these people are busy, they didn't take it. Okay, I'll pass. There was a day he called me and said, do you know it was because you don't take this thing and stop taking it? He never had that resolution to stop it actually. But because
shockingly,
because there was someone who doesn't do it, and he does not want to be like the odd one at so okay, five of us on the table. Only he was like, and there was a day he had a chance to take it. It was like, I don't think. It was that point he knew he has actually changed.
So one day you don't have to necessarily wait till after the end of the 365 days.
His own resolution came in between.
Unknowingly.
So even if you need to change maybe your space, the kind of people you work with so that your resolution can actually come to reality, you need to do it. If you need to cut away some people, you need to
rearranging your space to stick to your resolution.
As difficult as all these bad habits are, you know within yourself that if I can stay away from this particular set of people, if I can stay away from this particular space, I can achieve this thing. But for us to acknowledge that reality is one big deal for everybody. But if you can face those things head on, you can cut. If I have a friend, see Momo go over about me, Baba, stop calling me. You will stop. So those things they don't just send they don't come easily like that. You just have to push for it. Like, okay, this thing I want to stop it. So I think there's a need for us to do a kind of a copy and paste.
Let your yes be yes.
Take away some bad habits. One of the things I did before the end of the year was I started the thing December 1st, and it was just one person that spoke to me about it. The person said, Wale Alpha, do you even write out your daily activities after the OD? I said, I don't get time for it. He said, just start. He said, for the first 5 days, I'll be calling you to write. The person called me first, second, third. Before the 5th day, I said, don't call me, don't worry, I'll be doing it. 2 days ago, I checked everything I've written. I was like, she will not know the call. Now I feel so uncomfortable if I've not written that thing for that day. So
but that's a good one.
I put down every detail.
And that to make you a better person, you know,
Of
because
course.
you are accountable for everything.
Every of
you
your
do.
actions.
There was a day I was actually sleeping between that last month and this month. I just woke up around 1 and I was like, Biti call Kini.
Do the long
I
call.
lost sleep.
In year 2
Honestly. So I need to pick my pen. Okay.
Hey, my friend is intentional.
Though I
It's
skipped some
intentional.
details.
And
And I wrote,
like that.
yeah, I skipped some details. So okay, but these some important ones. Let me just put it.
Okay.
So
Sorry, may I ask? I think there's something we've not even asked. What
Okay.
is your New Year resolution?
because she asked
I don't
us.
stop her now.
When did you say?
Where did you
Ah. Wait, haven't I mentioned so by New Year?
Just
Wait,
tell us now.
go? You know, she
that
don't
that
forget
I want to
this.
be celebrating myself.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the New Year
mention-
resolution.
No,
Part
part of.
Okay, part of it.
New Year resolution. I only have it in my. I can't even remember as I'm sitting
I
like this.
remember Wale said
But
it
as
in that
time
one.
goes on,
That's it.
You were just.
I know
as
right
time goes on, I also
don't
I also want to this year. I want to read more books
Okay.
and all that. Last year I didn't read.
If we want to list
I
out
think I already
those
read
New
one.
Year resolution, there's
But-
no way we will not read out our plan.
Exactly, but so and I didn't want to
Yeah.
bother myself.
Mm.
I don't want to like I'm bothering myself. I just want to flow, and I have them in my head, and I like that. Anytime I'm walking, I walk
Let me
around
tell
that.
you one
and
of my New
I'll
Year
just
resolution.
the first thing I'll do is just to enter the bookstore, pick like 2-3 books, and I'm going to see how I can I don't want to bother myself with it. I don't want to be so rigid on myself because all the while I want to be flexible. Exactly, because not while I be rigid there, because I just want to be flexible. I want to live each day as it goes. But like I said, like celebrating myself.
Yeah,
Right? So
catch any opportunity that
comes, and
Yeah.
you understand that whatever I'm able to do, I'll make sure I celebrate.
I think it's
myself.
more like you want to be more intentional about yourself this year.
I want to be more intentional
Whatever
about
you are
myself.
doing, you know that okay, I'm
I
doing
want
this
to be
for
more
a reason.
intentional.
So I think
intentional.
those little things.
Intentional.
By the time you put them together like this, there's a way to shape your attitude, your lifestyle.
I think my own New Year resolution is that
Like
I'm
getting married.
letting God this year.
Yeah, let's
like
get-
I'm letting
I
God.
thought you say you are getting married. None of it's getting married.
Getting married. God can do it now.
That's true.
I don't have to use
December
pen
is
to write
still
it
far
down.
now.
14 days last year. You need to do 65.
Anything can even me say I feel married.
Marry, yes.
I can win bets now.
I don't want to bet. You want to use money,
I can use 15 naira to win 50 million.
Hey, in your dreams. The bang bang. In your dreams.
That 50 naira, you want to win 50 million. Even those betting companies, they were looking for a way to collect that 50 naira.
Honestly. Oh, it is well times 1,000.
Honestly, it is. I would say, like, just try and, set small goals and, like what Brian said, grow there. Okay, you don't have to go there straight, you have to jump there, right? And be more intentional. You don't have to be so rigid. You can be flexible on yourself as well. And if you have to, cut some associations down in order to stick to a resolution, cut it or reduce it small, and all
And
that.
sorry, let me add this to it. We need to network more. I think most of us, one of the reasons why we are facing the problem we are facing is that we don't mingle, we don't network more. There is power in collaboration.
I actually enjoyed that last year. Networking.
That collaboration, yes.
That collaboration.
When you collaborate with people, okay, this is it. I don't have this thing, and I see someone who have it.
How can we
What
each other?
value can I bring to this person that will make this person bring this thing that he knows?
And that
to me?
thing you need to do it so that the person will not feel like you want to use them.
Yeah, sure. You must add value too.
Opportunists.
You must add value.
Add value. Let there be a
That's
true.
symbiotic relationship between the two of
Yeah.
you. Not you.
Not
Oh, sorry, the
don't be a
parasite.
parasite.
Exactly. Yes. And honestly,
That's
people
true.
when you the only thing is when you come with a very good intention, honestly, people with a very good intention, they can see through you that your intention.
Definitely.
If you are a parasite, except what to allow you.
Yoruba do say efiniwa.
You can't cover it.
Niru. There's no way you pretend.
So if
we-
your intentions are right, of course now we can always leverage on it.
Thank you.
We've been leveraging on each other for a very long time.
Definitely.
So I think and it's actually working.
Yeah.
So I think we can bank on that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so please network more. Network with people of like minds, people that because in the master network pẹ̀lú
ìyẹn wá kù sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀
personal.
wọ́n sọ
I
fún
don't know,
yàn.
that's all. Well, I was there. I don't know about the but it is what it is. I mean, network with good people. I mean, people with good visions and dreams, and people of like minds to to grow, to get better, Sometimes where you're going, you may not, you might not be able to get there alone. You need people to hold you by the hands and all that. And please, most of all, be intentional and celebrate yourself. Celebrate your small goals. Like, it's very important. Very, very important. Anyway, thank you everyone. And this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain on the show today. I remain again Blessing Ojo, and here with me
Adewale Nelson Opeyemi.
Oshé and
Opeyemi brain Chuku. The Chuku with
soprano. Okay, until next time, we'll see you again. Be good and stay safe. Bye.
All right. Thank you.